1997, the Yamabuki City Gym deck featuring Sabrina and all the goons. What makes this deck so special? It has exclusive Yamabuki City Gym cards that you can only get from this deck. This is a normal one from Gym 2, the Japanese Gym 2, Alakazam. It has the rarity symbol there, but from the deck, it doesn't have a rarity symbol. I'm not going to do this with the camera since there's not really a reaction for this type of opening. I will, however, at the end of the video, show you the grades, the final grades of every single card in this deck. 1997, Pokemon card game hasn't even been in the United States. The Yamabuki is Saffron City Gym. Saffron is an ugly yellow color, kind of like Alakazam's forehead there. So this one's a bit more saturated. Can you tell? Yamabuki and Saffron, I don't know if it translates to the same thing. I'm not going to bother looking up Google to find out. Just let me know in the comments if it's the same fucking color. I'm not going to look it up. All right, guys, here we go. Let's open this up from the seal here and see the cards inside. Gentle with this thing. You know, I noticed that there wasn't any dings in the deck, which makes me think it wasn't like tossed around by a little kid in 1997. This deck is really freaking small. Like if you compare it to like my hand, you know, it's like a finger. It's so small. Sabrina, you know, the Sugimori art, it really intrigued me. The fact that it had exclusive cards and I never heard of it. There we go. Finally got that sucker opened. This was a very unique find for me. And as you guys know, I really love unique things and it has the word exclusive. You know, I'm all over it. Here, let's see what it has. So I'm sure the very first card in the front that my finger was touching was the holo. So it comes with a coin, a very pretty coin, Alakazam right there with the base set art. Dude, that Alakazam is actually sick as fuck. You get a little pamphlet. I bet it says Pokemon card game rules. Yes, it does. The Yamabuki City Gym pamphlet. And then the very first card is actually a Sabrina holo. Wow, beautiful. Dude, it's got a swirl. It's like she's doing psychic, you know, the psychic powers with the swirls. It kind of looks like that freaking Alakazam I showed you guys earlier. It had a swirl right next to it, right next to the spoons. It's like they're both using psychic. All right, guys. So it comes wrapped in this little sticker thing. Ooh, look at that. All that glue from 1997. All right. So the prices will be shown up here in the video. Again, we will grade most of these cards, if not all. I want to say most of them, dude. There's a lot of cards in this deck. So you got the holo. Beautiful holo Sabrina with a swirl. And then there it is, the Alakazam. This one doesn't have a swirl. At least I don't see a swirl on it. But as you can tell, it doesn't have the rarity symbol, making it the exclusive card. A very beautiful Abra on medication. You got a couple of these. I want to say maybe like 3 or 4. Oh, dude, look at that other Abra. I like this Abra. This one's in the forest. It's vibing out. It looks like the forest is like an enchanted forest from the 90s. You know, all pixelated and shit in the background. Really like that one, dude. I like that one more than the other one. And then this is the Kadabra. My boy Kadabra before he got banned on the TCG for like 22 years. Got 2 of them. And like I said, again, these are exclusive. I'm going to be grading most of them. And then you got a Ghastly. Sabrina's is Ghastly. What Pokemons are those in the silhouettes, dude? Am I tweaking? I don't know what those Pokemons are, dude. I think I'm a fake fan. Maybe because I'm like on the spot making this video. I genuinely, I can't tell, dude. Is that a Slowbro? I think that's a Slowbro. I think the Ghastly's stalking a Slowbro. I wonder, dude. There it is again. Definitely grading these. And then this other Ghastly's attacking, dude. It looks like that one attack in Pokemon Stadium, dude. It's like using, is it Spite? No, it's not Spite. It's Nightshade. It's like it's using Nightshade and it gets a little bit bigger right there. Can you see the silhouette? You got the Nightshaded Ghastly. Look at that Haunter. The beautiful portrait of Haunter. It's like there he is. And then there he is again. Like a ghost. Kind of goes to this side over here. Haunting you. At least from the front, the cards are looking nice. This Haunter looks very well centered. And I'm sure it's a little expensive. Alright, so I guess because we're on the Haunter side, the Gengar should be coming up here pretty soon. Might be the next one actually. There it is. The Gengar, dude. The $4,000 Gengar. Holy shit. I think it's off-centered, though. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm tweaking. I think the bottom is thicker than the top. I don't know, dude. That looks good to me. We'll take a look at the big hits. This is the main one, but we'll take a look at the big hits here after the video. You got a Drowsy. Drowsing touching you. I don't think we want to be touched, especially not there, Drowsy. The Hypno. Dude, the art for this Hypno's fucking fire. This Hypno art is awesome as fuck. It reminds me of like that Pokemon Stadium mini game where the Drowsy and it has like the little thing. You know what I'm talking about, dude. I know you know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend. Sabrina's is Mr. Mime. Dude, Mr. Mime, back in the day, so this is a banned card, dude. Back in the day, Mr. Mime only had 4 fingers. Can you see that? Now it has 5 fingers, but it used to have 4 fingers. And Pokemon gave it 5 fingers because this is offensive, dude. You can't have 4 fingers. They thought Mr. Mime's from the Mafia, you know? He got a finger cut, but yeah. So the 4-fingered Mr. Mime from the Yakuza. And then there it is, dude. The black-faced Jinx banned art. This is a banned Jinx art. So you got the 4-fingered Mr. Mime. And then the girlfriend, Jinx, she did blackface, dude. She got canceled. So Pokemon didn't like that. Jinx got canceled, just like Mr. Popo. And then you got the Porygon, dude. Sabrina's got a Porygon. Hello? Okay, so I remember there's a Porygon art that looks very similar to this. The cool Porygon. There's a picture right there of it. Dude, you know what, Porygon? It wasn't very cool of you to give a bunch of kids t-shirts, you know? So I wouldn't call it the cool Porygon. But I would say it is cool if you get a 10, because the Porygon here, it's a little expensive as a 10. Yamabuki City Gym Stadium. I wonder what that says. Anybody here read Japanese? I know that's like the Rue, because one time I saw an anime called To Love Rue. Don't look it up. It had that little sign at the very end. You got Sabrina. Dude, look at that. I know what that says. ESP, dude. Español. Yes, dude, I know that. Oddish? The Oddish that fell head first. And then you have the other Oddish. You got 2 of them Oddishes. Very nice, dude. These cards are looking great. Look at this Sabrina, dude. Sabrina just straight up flicking you off. Another banned art. Dude, this deck has so many banned art. I love it. I love all the banned art, dude. Sabrina here, flicking you off. Telling you to go fuck yourself twice. And then you got some plus power, dude. It's like a fancy word for steroids. I think there's a couple of those. No, there's only one. You got 3 Pokeballs. Life Force, giving the Pokeball some life. And you got the Defender, dude. Master Ball. Hello? Master Ball, search for any card. Like the A-Specs, no? Energy Retrieval. You got the Potion. All right, these are all the trainer cards. These are all the trainer cards. You don't have any rarity symbols, but they're still exclusive. You got double energy, double colorless. And I'm guessing the rest of these are just energies. Back then, Pokemons didn't even have to use that many energies to like actually use their attack. And yet they put so many energies. I think they put more energies now than they ever do in modern time. Are these all psychic? Are you kidding me? Look at that. Half the deck. $1,000 for half Japanese energy cards. What a bargain. And then this is the inside of the deck for anybody that cares. Let's take a look at the cards. The Gengar. I think it looks good, but because this is a very expensive card and it's a vintage, I think PSA might give it a 9 just because of the centering based off of the front of it. Let's look at the back though. Maybe the back will solidify something else. I mean, the back is beautiful, dude. That is a beautiful back. That is a gorgeous back. I mean, it's centered. I don't see any whining on the card. Like, I see 0 whining, dude. If this was like 2021, I think this card would be a PSA 10. Although a 10 would be fair on this. I mean, what do you guys think? And then you got the Holo. Alakazam. This is not worth that much. It's one of the Holos in the set. It's Alakazam. It's got 2 spoons. Again, it doesn't have any whining on the card. Like, I think these deserve a 10. I mean, there's no print line. The CGT 10 I showed you guys earlier looks worse than this one. It does have a swirl, though. Wait, hold on. Is it eating it? It's got the 2 spoons. It looks like there's a swirl right there. Like, right there by the nose? Am I tripping? Nah, dude. I think I'm tripping. I think I'm seeing things. And then here's another banger. The original waifu. I feel like if you're a Kanto boy, you'd either wear Erica or Sabrina. And you know me, dude. Always pick Sabrina over fucking Erica. The back looks great, dude. The back looks fantastic on these cards. 1997 cards, and it looks better than anything from 2026. Holy shit. All right, let's also grade these two. Grade both of these cool Porygons. The black face Jinx. 4-fingered Mr. Mime. You know, I don't even know if I want to grade these Drowsies. They're kind of ugly. I'm sure someone out there likes a Drowsy. With the massive Gengar tax and how good these 2 Haunters look, I'd be a fool for not grading these. Grading both variants of the Ghastly. Which is your favorite? This one or this one? And tell me why it's this one. Kadabras, both variants of the Abras as well. Grading fees will not be cheap for this one. Open the book. You can see some really cool artwork there. For those that were curious to see what the book looks like. Look at that. Look at that. That Weedle is definitely me. Look, it's my boy Oyama. It's a cute little Mew. Dude, look at that Snorlax. Wow, the artwork on this little booklet is actually freaking fire. That's actually me right there, that Poliwag. And then if you're curious to see what's in here, almost the same thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that Mew? You got the fossil Mew. I just pulled that the other day. And that's it. And a closer look to the Alakazam. All right, guys, I'm going to send these off to PSA and check out my socials and website for our future live breaks. And I'll see you next time. Or maybe I won't. Hasta luego.